So, yeah, can you start this really bad?
Well, I guess we'll
Sorry.
put the speculation first why August could be a good month. I did make some speculations. I did a pre-video for Saturday. It's basically the video called I'm Back and explaining why, the situation and stuff. But the reason I think August is best month is because we had three major updates, which was Meet the Heavy update, or a heavy update, MVM, and the classless update, and they were all multi-day updates, and they had major changes, introducing weapons, hats, and game modes, which was one of the reasons why I thought August, yes.
Well, yeah, when it comes to the, kind of weird that they updated manpower of all game modes. That game mode is rarely even touched by most people due to the, meet your match system just not allowing people to get into those matches instantaneously like they did before. But it was a big surprise that they actually considered updating the thing, making it a bit more balanced and nerfing the engineer's build-up ability. Which is actually which should also be in the how's that a football game called? I forgot.
I think it was Pastime.
Yeah, Pastime. Oh god, that's one good game mode, but Valve just fucked it up, especially with the stupid system. No one can get in those maps. So they need to wait like an hour just to get in those maps. But still, let's go back to the subject. It is pretty neat that they actually considered updating this game, even though barely anyone plays it right now. But yeah, when it comes to the whole Pyro update coming out this August, my assumption is that's going to come out at TF2's birthday or before that. But it would be better if it was literally at the TF2 birthday, because why not? It would be a perfect timing. But Valve sure as hell doesn't like timing anything right, so they're probably going to release it before or maybe later, because they did announce Arms Race 3, they're gonna announce the winners soon, right?
Yeah, which is the 11th of August. The winners will be showcased. I actually voted on a lot of the items, so I put my 2 cents in.
I actually just looked at the items. I don't know, most of them are for other classes, and for Scout, I don't think we need any different scatter guns or something like that right now.
I want the engineer's new building in PDA. We haven't had a single new PDA.
Ever since the Pip-Boy.
Yeah, I don't know why they should put that as a cosmetic slot and not as a weapon slot. It's just a reskin of the PDA. It should go there.
Yep. Also, it doesn't even work half the time. You mostly use your actual normal PDA instead of Pip-Boy.
Yeah, I think someone actually did a animation, a model, and everything for it on the workshop, so the TF team could have easily added it in.
Yeah, but they're not gonna bother with that. Although I really do like the models that the guys made for Arms Race 3. I especially like the Mostly Nugget-inspired Hawkeye sniper.
That heavy minigun, particularly the giant laser, looks menacing. It's definitely made for MVM.
Also, one of my friends, who's the modeler, also uploaded his model. It's called the Scottish Sweeper.
Huh.
Yeah, I talked to him from time to time. He's actually very when it comes to making models and stuff. But I just want to clarify that even though he made the model, he didn't make the textures or anything. Because the way he clarified to me is that he only makes the high detail model, while other guys like the texture. Medi minigun. Alright, this one is the weirdest of the bunch. We'll never get it. Give me a American minigun, what the hell?
Well, I did do a top 6, and my suggestion was maybe it can give your teammates ammo, so you're like a mobile dispenser, but you heal very less, but you give out ammo instead.
I wonder how that would work, because ammo is not that scarce when it comes to TF2. You pick up ammo so frequently that it would probably be a bit of underpowered weapon. That's my speculation if you ever want to do something like that.
Might be useful for MVM if they ever update that game mode, that is.
They're not gonna bother. They want the money. They just want the money, you know? Sorry for sounding weird.
Yeah, we're currently losing TF2 YouTubers left and right. Xenomites just left TF2 for good.
Oh shit. Like, honestly, there are a lot of weird YouTubers right now when it comes to, like, TF2. Like, there are a lot of good ones nowadays. Most of them just either want to talk about hats or anything, or just talk about their daily life, like being the odds ones out, if you ever watched that YouTuber.
No, I haven't. I used to watch.
Yeah,
you go first.
He probably just like an animator who describes like his life stuff. But let's get back to the old Pyro update thing.
Ah, yes. So, Pyro update coming out on its birthday. I never thought of that when I made my previous videos. And with the pre-made video I have, I got 3 videos ready to upload for one day, which is a bit crazy. But
yeah, you better don't upload them at the same time, because that's a bit too much for people to watch. Always spread out your videos so people have something to watch from time to time, because if you start spamming videos, the people will lose interest. That's how it goes, in some way, shape or form.
Yeah, I usually upload 1 or 2 a day, if I'm not busy. Of course, but
I used to upload every week, but I started slowing down due to a lot of workload being put on me.
Life.
Oh, yeah, but not like normal life like that. Housework is normal. I can finish it in less than a couple of hours, but I'm talking about literally putting a lot of weight on my shoulder after a lot of crap is happening around there. Especially 2015, like at the end of 2015, a lot of hell has happened. Although there's nothing associated with the video right now, so yeah. But let's just say one of my dad's tendons on his leg broke near his like ankle. I had to literally shovel 3 tons of coal, or it was a 2.5 tons of coal in the like that like pit we throw down. And anymore. I also had to literally warm up the house every single day, clean everything. Keeping it. I don't want to get in detail of that. It was just too much. Not to mention, I also went like on a burnout spree when it comes to TF2. I just didn't want to play it or something like that. And I ended up playing other games.
Yeah, if this Pyro update, it's basically either the new beginning of TF2 or the end for the game. But the TF team have been taking their sweet time with it, so they really want to make sure it doesn't end up like Meet Your Match.
Oh god, please don't mention that. That ruined my... I didn't play TF2 that year at all after that thing hit.
Well, it was a buggy, rushed mess, and the TF team agreed that they did rush it and they should have put more time into it, but they were worried about the community. And it was the community's fault for overhyping, and that's the problem. We overhype with updates, and then when it comes out, it ends up being a mess. We were hoping for this, and then... That's the problem with the community.
Yeah, the biggest problem is we rush everything. We just want everything to come out as soon as possible, thinking that it's the sooner the better. And a lot of people don't realize how development of a video game actually goes, how much time it takes to get everything ready, the artist, the thing, although not a lot of artists work, because most of the stuff Valve just takes is from the community, you know, most of the cosmetics and maps are literally from the community right now. So, yeah, although they still program a lot of other things in the system, because they never had a stable development team. They always had people being reshuffled or new guys being introduced. They always like kept changing the staff. The problem is the programmers, the guys who worked on the game, like the beginning of the game, are not working on the game anymore. You have like new programmers who have to look at the code of the old guys, how they worked at it, and also afterwards they also left, and then other guys get it, look at the code from those guys and the previous guys, and they were just, you know, coggled up in a goddamn toilet, you know? It's just a mess of codes everywhere. They need to like learn how to use it to get used to it. That's how TF2 apparently works. Every single programmer who worked on that game had a different way of doing things, and it ended up being chaotic for the people who are currently working on it.
Well, I think the TF team, well, not really TF team, the Valve need to really change their employee policies. Have like a limit of how many people can work on certain projects, and make sure there's like plenty of encoders to make sure that updates are frequent and decent, rather than just going, oh, let's say everyone goes to one project and there's only one person on TF2. I'm like, what?
Also, 2016 was the worst because literally more than 80% of Valve was working on the HTC Vive, including the TF team. And that's when the Meet Your Match update was like that to begin with as well. It didn't. A lot of people just right now. I think they had 7 people working on it, which was like 2 programmers, a couple of artists, and a couple of animators and stuff. While the rest of them were working like programming the HTC Vive, how the motion thing works and that.
And now there are 16 people working on TF2.
Yeah, 6 programmers, 5 artists, and the rest are like animators working on the SFN Pyro movie, which honestly, I believe it's probably going to be more than just 4 minutes. Like, if this update is taking this long, it's probably going to be more than just 4 minutes long.
They did say they're going to fix matchmaking and all sorts of other things, even the competitive, so they really took in their sweet time. And the community going, Pyro update's dead, TF2 is dead. Why want the Pyro update now? And people are realizing we get these mini patches that we had in the start of August. To me, that's like bing bing, Pyro update on its way, and that means they got a major majority of things they wanted to finish that they finished. So it's coming soon. It's all about being patient, really.
Yep. A lot of people are impatient, mostly because they're like under 15 years old or something like that, so their attention span is a bit lower, but I don't want to mock anyone right now, so I'm just going to shut up.
Well, if this update does end up being successful, maybe big major YouTubers might come back. Does depend.
Yeah, definitely not like Stir or Jeremiah. They moved on completely. Like Jeremiah, just he doesn't like only play Overwatch or something like that. He plays a lot of other games. I mean, I still watch his content. I don't know if you know the legendary Jeremiah.
Yeah, I used to watch him for his TF2 content. I used to watch Snibby, Moisey89, Inya Star. I used to watch them, but when they stopped doing TF2 content, I just lost interest and unsubbed. But again, it's up to them, really. If they want to play what game, it's their choice.
Heck, if I lose an interest, it's because I'm getting burned out, but I still play the game. I still want to make videos for it, because that's what my entire channel is for. I built my channel on TF2 to begin with, although it didn't escalate until 2015 with my Kazutsky kicking video. For fuck's sake, that thing has so many views right now, I'm getting a bit tired. And so many goddamn comments. And most of them are because of that no pension year in the background.
Yeah, my videos are, I think I'm a bit of a mixed one. Thank God I upload more than just TF2, like Outlast, Soma, FNAF, like back when the
God.
yes, first FNAF, I was there, camera, theories, and after I got me mic, Bandicam and stuff, TF2.
Yep. Actually, I switched from Bandicam and started like screwing over. I'm now using OBS for streaming purposes now, because I streamed a couple of weeks ago and it ended up being pretty good.
I got OBS. I try streaming, but it ends up being really laggy for some reason.
You need to have a decent internet connection. You also need to lower your bitrate to like 3000 with CBR of streaming. You don't go like above like 5000. So if you need to do 3000, 2500, the quality might be shit, but it's gonna be viewable. Like you do it 720p, like probably like 60 FPS and stuff. You know.
Fair enough. But yeah,
someone has to go. Sorry, you finish.
Okay. Now, trying to think for this Pyro update. Now, if it comes out TF2's birthday, which they did say they did have something planned for the anniversary for TF2, if I remember rightly. They did say that in one of the older posts, that they had something planned for it, with the Pyro update. Now, we know TF2 came out on October the 10th, which would be its 10th anniversary. But I was thinking, well, if it came out on October the 10th, Screen Fortress would get the, well, lowest to-do list.
October the 10th?
Yeah, that's what came up for me on Google when TF2's release date, October the 10th.
Oh, God, I thought it was in August. Jeez, I'm way off. Whoops.
So yeah, if it does come out August the 10th, Screen Fortress is going to get the bottom end of the barrel.
Yeah, that would be definitely weird.
Yeah.
It's really October 10th? What the hell? Hold up. That's a bit weird. Usually it was at the end of August. What the hell is going on? Well, October the 10th. What the hell? Is this the Mandela effect right now? I remember it being in August.
Well, the August birthday mode is always in August. I just said that twice now. But yeah, birthday mode is usually activated in August.
Okay, that's weird. Well, I guess that's about it. Like, there definitely are a lot of things telling us that it's gonna come in August, and there's nothing else to say than just okay, let's wait. Like, honestly, there's nothing else to do except wait. Impatience might be annoying, but we have to do it.
Overall, the signs are here. And if you notice, the localization of files happened twice, and I think our Meet Your Match, it said something about changing something, and then a week later, boom, there was Meet Your Match. So these are the hints saying it's on its way, and with them saying they're shipping it and finishing it, not starting something, finishing it, we could see it sooner, but hopefully mid-August. Because I hope it doesn't come out when I start college, because that would be very annoying.
Trust me, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Don't think I'm going to college right now.
And I hope, like, Screen Fortress will be alright as well. Because I don't want 2016's Screen Fortress, that was just terrible.
Yeah, it was 50-50. Like, the biggest problem was you weren't able to join maps that you could just, like, instantly because of the matchmaking system. That's about it.
What about the Miraz missions that you couldn't get for 3 days? You couldn't get any points.
I actually managed to get them even at the beginning, which was weird. Like, everyone was having problems with it.
I couldn't get any points until they had to fix it.
Well, I guess it was like the... Okay, there was like... I was about to do like a quote thing. Fuck.
Reality switch when you stop believing in it and it doesn't go away, and Gabe Newell steals your money with Steam sales.
I don't even want to talk about the Steam sales this year. What I got.
I didn't get anything. I resisted, but I had nothing.
You're good. Thanks for having me in your video, and you people probably might be asking who the fuck I am, so...
It's Delta Ace, that one guy who commented on that one specific video. The engineer with the clean hand. Thanks for watching, everyone.
And... Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.